Hello everybody, it's me, Mr.Spinosaurus, coming at you with a top 5. And today is a top 5 things I want in Ark Survival Evolved. Now, one of these things is packs. I want packs and herds in Ark Survival Evolved. It's just weird to see all these herbivores and all these pack-related animals not be in packs. It's not really... It's not realistic, is what I'm getting at. Now, true, it would be kind of a pain to have just like 3 T-Rexes all gathered up together, and you being this small little human trying to run away from them. But at least make packs a thing. Don't make them like all the time. Just make them like a rare occasion, something special. Every now and then you see a pack of 3 or 4 raptors, or the 5 or 6 Parasaurolophus, or just like a pair of T-Rexes. Just every now and then, just see those just come together, It would really be fun. It would really make it enjoyable for the people out there that want more of a challenge and want just something a little bit special to come across in Ark. Now, the next thing kind of falls into the same line, and that's naturally spawning hatchlings, babies, adolescents, juvenile dinosaurs with an adult or just alone. It could be either one. Now, this also falls in the line of this whole thing being realistic. In real life, there would be children with their parents, children with other children, the parents naturally caring for their offspring, and then sending out into the wide world when they get old enough and able to fend for themselves. Now, this again can be just that special little thing that you find every now and then, maybe a little bit less rare than packs and herds, but still, you don't run into one like every 5 miles or so in the game. They're fun to have, And, of course, you would have to change how you acquire the babies. You would have to tame them, because they're already imprinted onto their actual parents. But you could kill them. You could tame them normally, like a normal dinosaur, but you also run the risk of having the parent come after you. Or you could tame the parent, and then that would allow the children to follow you since you have the parent. Now, the next thing is kind of interesting here. Nests. I want nests in the game. I think it would be interesting, because it's not really, once again, falling into the realistic line, it's not realistic just to have a dinosaur give birth right there on the ground without having nests or any protection or anything. So having nests would be fun. And another thing that would be interesting for these nests is you could have a chance of getting a what's it called? Is it called a feral egg? Or an incubated egg? I don't know what it's called. I haven't gotten that far into my Ark game yet to start breeding my dinosaurs to getting eggs that actually hatch. But within these nests, it'd be nice to have a chance to get one of those eggs that you can hatch into another dinosaur, And of course, you're gonna have the parent be guarding the nest, whether it's one parent or just a pair, or if it's just a herd. So that would be interesting to see. That'd be interesting to try and take the egg and raise it as your own from the parent. It'd be interesting to go up to an egg and plan to take it, and then all of a sudden it just hatches, and then you can tame the child right then and there. Now, probably the most big thing that I want is a story, you know? A lot of survival games are really lacking in the story. The least I want from Ark is, how do we get up onto this island? Or is this another planet? Or is this even an island? Are we stuck in another time? And what's with the giant pillars and these supply crates? You know, you just don't know. They look so alien, so that leads people to think, could this be an alien thing? Are we basically guinea pigs to these aliens? And, you know, when you look at the dossiers, the dinosaurs don't have their real scientific names, leading some people to believe that these were made in a lab, which would also lead them to believe the whole alien theory, or the military theory. All we have upon the Ark storyline is theories. Now, I'm getting a little bit selfish here, but this is the thing that I want and most Spino fans want. And this is kind of a two thing, you know? It's not just one thing, it's kind of two things. We want bipedal Spinosaurus. We have gotten the theory of a four-legged Spinosaurus, yes. But recently, that theory has been debunked. And I mean debunked hard. It has been debunked over and over and over again. You can still choose to believe that theory if you want to. I'm not going to stop you. But I choose to follow the path of accuracy. You know, I'm going to go with whatever comes up to modern date. I wasn't always like that, but I've changed my ways a little bit. So we want bipedal Spinosauruses. Since the quadrupedal Spinosaurus theory has been debunked so many times. So, Ark, at least give us an option to choose between bipedal and quadrupedal Spinosaurus. That's the least you can do. Because, you know, there are some Spino fans that, and just some dinosaur fans in general that play this game, that would rather have quadrupedal Spinosaurus than bipedal. And then there are people that would rather have a bipedal Spinosaurus than a quadrupedal Spinosaurus, you know? It's not going to change the gameplay too terribly much. It's going to change the size of the Spinosaurus a little bit, yes, into being a lot bigger. But it's also going to show that the devs of Ark basically tell us that we care of your opinions, we care of what you want, we care of what you think, and we're going to make some changes to these dinosaurs if enough people want it. And trust me, Ark, enough people want a bipedal Spinosaurus. Now, the other thing that I was kind of talking about that goes into this number one spot is I've realized that Spinosaurus in Ark is kind of a wuss. You know, it whenever it gets low on health, it runs away. Either it runs away close to the water, or it just runs away somewhere else. I don't know. But it runs away. And I have seen so many fights naturally occurring to the Spinosaurus that the Spinosaurus could have won if it didn't run away and it just ends up dying in the end. Spinosaurus it just doesn't seem like that kind of animal. And it certainly isn't doing justice to the Spinosaurus at all. You know? And granted, the Spinosaurus doesn't naturally fight big predators such as other Spinosaurus or Tyrannosaurus or Giganotosaurus. But still, it would be nice to not have the Spinosaurus run away, because when you have a tame Spinosaurus and you don't have a saddle for it, and you demand that it kills a Rex that is a few levels lower than itself, and you know it's gonna win, but right when it gets like mid-health or a little lower, it just runs away. And you're just standing there just like, what the freak are you doing, Spinosaurus? And, you know, that's why I think that a lot of people don't go after Spinosaurus compared to T-Rex, is because it just runs away when no one is controlling it. And that really, for the YouTubers that make these ARC Dino battles, like Best in Slot, or I think King Daddy D-Mac does some, they just, when it comes to the Spinosaurus, we pretty much know who is going to lose compared to the other big carnivores, and that's the Spinosaurus, because it runs away when its health gets low. Now, granted, that is an interesting mechanic, but still, it's still something that I feel like needs to be changed, and something that I would like to be changed in the game. But hey, like all top 5s or top 10s, this is my own personal opinion. Feel free to comment your personal opinion down below in the comment section. I would love to read them. Put down what you want changed, if anything, in Ark Survival Evolved. Whether it be a new dinosaur that you want added in, or whether it be changes to another dinosaur or changes to something else. But as always, guys, I'm Mr. Spinosaurus. I'll see you all next video.